Hello and happy Wednesday. Today, I want to take a few minutes to talk to you about a tool that I think is really helpful when offering the business opportunity to others, and that is the survey slip. Whether you're doing in-home parties or virtual parties, I hope that you are using a survey slip at every single party. Now, we get them in our kit when we were a new consultant. However, I wasn't overly joyed with the survey slip that came from the home office. I am not about reinventing the wheel at all, but I just didn't find that the survey slip from the home office was helpful for me in having conversations with people. So I've developed a couple of different survey slips that I've really found helpful over the years, and I'm going to be posting them. One of the survey slips that I use, instead of saying yes, no, and maybe to the questions, there's the numbers 1 through 10. So the question might say, how curious are you about learning more about the business? And then it has the numbers 1 through 10. And then when I'm talking to someone at the checkout, I can look and say, oh, I noticed that you circled a 7. You know, what makes it a 7 for you? And it's so easy. And what happens is they tell you why. Well, I liked it because of this, this, and this, but I'm a little hesitant because of this, this, and this. And guys, once we know what someone's hesitation is, it's not that hard to offer a solution. If you don't know one off the top of your head, you just share the hesitation with your director or post it here in this group, and you'll probably get plenty of responses, okay? But sometimes it's just getting to what might be holding them back. That's the hard part. So I find having that 1 through 10, or sometimes people just use a 1 through 5, is really helpful in kind of finding that out and facilitating that conversation really effortlessly. Now, another survey slip that I use gives people the opportunity to tell us the hesitation right on the survey slip itself. So it might say, how interested are you in learning more about the business? And then it can, number 1 or A can be, it's a no-brainer, I'm ready to sign up now. B can be, I'm curious, but I need to learn more. C could be, I'd love to, but, and then the line there where they can write in whatever kind of hesitation. And I think my D is like, I wouldn't sell this if I were shoeless on the side of the road. I just put that in as a joke because I don't want people to feel like, oh gosh, this is really heavy. This is like really serious. No, it's just, learning more about the business. Okay. Now, the other thing, when people come up to the full service checkout, if they have checked off either not if I was shoeless on the side of the road, or let's say I was giving them the number 1 through 10 and they circled a 1, if I think that they'd be good at this, I don't just go, oh, well, they circled a 1. I'll look at them and say, oh my goodness, I can't believe you circled a 1. I thought for sure you'd be interested in learning more. I mean, I think you'd be fabulous at this because, and you tell them why. And then I just say, are you sure you don't want to just take a little information home before you make your decision final? Okay, so we don't have to take the no's or the 1s at face value. We can ask another question. Sometimes when we tell people specifically why they'd be great at this, sometimes they reconsider. And they might say, oh, but I'm so busy. My job, I just started a new job. It's like 60 hours a week. And then you can just say, well, is it a no for now or no forever? And then you can, schedule time to follow up with them, but it's a seed planted. And sometimes just knowing that we are confident in them and we see something in them that they might not see, sometimes then it makes them go, yeah, maybe I could take some information home. Okay. With virtual parties, same thing. Use that survey slip and then follow up. So you can follow up by Facebook Messenger, or you can follow up by text, or you can follow up with a phone call. And same sort of conversation as you would have at the checkout at an in-home party. Okay, so when people respond and you know what their hesitation is, if you're not sure how to respond, send it to your director, send those screenshots, or post them here. And I know that some of you have tweaked your own survey slips. So if you have one that you really like, feel free to share it here. Because anything that enables us to more easily and comfortably have a conversation with a recruit lead is gonna absolutely help rev up our recruiting. Okay, so use those survey slips.